Deep Rock Galactic is a game where players take on the role of space dwarves, mining and fighting their way through procedurally generated caves. At the heart of this adventure is a mystery surrounding one of the game's most iconic characters, Karl. Karl is a deceased former leader of the player's Dwarven team, and his memory looms large throughout the game. But despite the reverence in which he is held, there are a number of wild theories and rumors that have been circulating about Karl for years. Today we're going to look at some of the most popular car conspiracy theories and debunk them once and for all. First up, there's a theory that Karl is actually still alive, and is hiding out somewhere deep in the caves. This theory has been fueled by sightings of Karl's helmet and beard scattered throughout the game's world. But the truth is, Karl is definitely dead. The game developers have confirmed this, and the in-game lore makes it clear that Karl was killed in action. Another popular theory is that Karl is actually an alien, or some kind of supernatural being. This theory is based on the fact that Karl's helmet and beard seem to have a mystical power, and that his presence is felt throughout the game's world. But again, this theory doesn't hold up to scrutiny. Karl was a space dwarf, just like the other playable characters, and there's no evidence to suggest that he had any kind of supernatural powers. For this next theory, we have that Karl is actually Mission Control. So, Mission Control is clearly referenced in the game as not being Karl, most prominently through the voice line, "That guy at Mission Control, he really has a cozy job." If that guy was Karl, they should be more enthusiastic and not speak about him as if he is no longer around. To top it off, Mission Control is generally looked down upon by the dwarves. Surely if it was Karl, he would be talked about in a higher regard. For our fourth theory, we have that Karl is actually an important figure, such as a leader or DRG's CEO. So this theory suggests that Karl is a prominent figure of some other sort, such as a leader, hero, or mythological figure, or perhaps the CEO of Deep Rock Galactic himself, and not actually a miner like the dwarves. If one interprets the dwarves' words literally, one can argue that the dwarves shouting "for Karl" means they are doing all of this for Karl. But for other reasons than revenge, such as payment or loyalty, this theory is refuted by a lot of information, suggesting Karl was a worker, like the other dwarves, and that for Karl indeed refers to the dwarves taking revenge. For our last and final theory, we have that Karl never existed, but is a propaganda figure to the dwarves. This theory is based on a real-world propaganda campaign, where the Soviet Union claimed the worker once delivered 14 times his daily quota in a coal mine. Karl could similarity just be a ruse by DRG to make the dwarves believe that they can be as great as Karl, to boost their mission efficiency, of course. This theory is refuted by an overwhelming amount of information suggesting Karl indeed existed. And there you have it. Those are all the debunked Karl theories that I found. Uh, Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Rock and Stone, miners.